Let us discuss another gland in endocrine system, that is pituitary gland. The pituitary gland, it is also called master gland, and it is, if we discuss about the location of this thyroid gland, this pituitary gland, it is present down to the hypothalamus. And let us discuss the location and structure of this pituitary gland. Let us assume this is a third ventricle, and this is a midbrain. This is a third ventricle and it is a midbrain, and on either sides of this third ventricle there are special structures which are called thalamus. These are the thalamus, and there is special nucleus on the anterior part of this thalamus is called habenular nucleus. Habenular nuclei, and this is third ventricle. It is cerebellum, and this pons, it is medulla, and this is a third ventricle, and the anterior part of this third ventricle there is a special pouch. This pouch is called pineal gland. This special pouch is called pineal gland. This is a pineal gland and this is a third ventricle, and these two are the thalamus on either sides of the third ventricle, and on the other sides, that is on lateral sides and on posterior sides, and this is the hypothalamus. This hypothalamus will extend from lateral sides of this third ventricle to the posteriorly located optic chiasma. This is optic chiasma. This is the optic chiasma and this is the hypothalamus, and This hypothalamus have special inflammations which are called these are two in number. These two special structures are called mammillary bodies. These two special structures are called mammillary bodies, and there is also special invagination. This is called tuber cinerarium. This special structure is called tuber cinerarium, and these two parts are also included under the hypothalamus. And below this tuber cinerarium there is a stalk, and it results in pituitary gland. This is a pituitary gland. This is a pituitary gland, and this special structure is the stalk. This is a stalk of pituitary gland, and here it is anterior pituitary and it is posterior pituitary, and this is anterior pituitary and this is posterior pituitary. If we discuss the size of this anterior and posterior pituitary, the size of anterior pituitary gland is greater than the size of posterior pituitary gland. And here this is hypothalamus and this is pituitary gland, and there is a special neurons which are present in the hypothalamus. Example, these are the cell bodies. And these are the axons. Which are opened in the posterior pituitary gland, and this hypothalamus in which the neurons are present have special function, that is it will secrete the secretory granules. Now the secretory granules which are secreted in hypothalamus will travel through the axons and will be released into the posterior pituitary glands. Now this posterior pituitary gland have no function of secreting any type of enzymes, but it will store the hormones which are secreted by the hypothalamus. And there are special type of hormones. There are two special type of hormones which are produced in hypothalamus and are traveled into the posterior pituitary, that are oxytocin and ADH. These are also called, this ADH is also called vasopressin. Now as there is travel of this axons into the posterior pituitary, this posterior pituitary gland is also called neurohypophysis. Neurohypophysis. This posterior pituitary gland is also called neurohypophysis, and this anterior pituitary gland is also called adenohypophysis. This is adenohypophysis and this is neurohypophysis. And there are two hormones which are secreted in hypothalamus and traveled and these are stored into the posterior pituitary, that is oxytocin and ADH. The function of this oxytocin is also called sex hormone, and the one of the most important function of this oxytocin is it will helps in contraction of myometrium during the labor pains. Contraction of myometrium. This is the function of oxytocin, and the function of ADH is it helps in maintaining the water balance. It helps in maintaining the water balance in our body, and this is the function of posterior pituitary gland. And coming to the anterior pituitary gland, this anterior pituitary gland will secrete 6 different types of hormones. This anterior pituitary gland will secrete 6 different types of hormones. First one is growth hormone. First hormone is growth hormone. This growth hormone is localized hormone and is also called somatotropin. Growth hormone is local hormone, it is also called somatotropin. It will help in increase in the growth of body, muscles and etc. This is the first hormone, that is growth hormone. And second hormone is prolactin. This prolactin is the second hormone. The function of this prolactin is it will secrete the milk. The function of this prolactin is it is a mammary protein or mammary hormone in which it will help in secretion of milk after the delivery of baby. This is second hormone, that is prolactin. Next one is luteinizing hormone, LH. Luteinizing hormone. The function of this luteinizing hormone is the main function of this luteinizing hormone is during the case of menstrual cycle at the date of 14th day. At the day of 14th day, this concentration of luteinizing hormone will be increased, and that condition is called LH surge. LH surge, which results in rupture of ovum. This is the function of luteinizing hormone, which results in ovulation. That is luteinizing hormone. During the days of menstrual cycle, on 14th day, the concentration of luteinizing hormone will be higher in number. As a result, that condition is called LH surge, and it results in ovulation. As a result, ovum will be released. And this is a third type of hormone. And the fourth hormone is follicle stimulating hormone. Follicle stimulating hormone, FSH. That is follicle stimulating hormone. And the function of this follicle stimulating hormone is it helps in oogenesis and spermatogenesis. It helps in spermatogenesis and oogenesis. This is FSH. Growth hormone, prolactin, LSH, FSH, and fifth one is thyroid stimulating hormone. Thyroid stimulating hormone. Now, inside of this anterior pituitary gland, there are special types of cells that are called thyrotropes. These are the special cells which are called thyrotropes. Now these thyrotropes will release special types of hormone, that is thyroid stimulating hormone. This thyroid stimulating hormone will help in production of T3, T4, calcitonin and parathormone. This is function of TSH, thyroid stimulating hormone. It stimulates T3, T4, calcitonin and parathormone, that is TSH. And the last hormone is adrenocorticotropic hormones, ACTH. Adrenocorticotropic hormones, it results in production of corticoids. It involves in production of corticoids from adrenal cortex, that are like mineralocorticals, glucocorticoids and sex hormones. Example, aldosterone, and cortisol and androgens like testosterone, estrogen, etc. These are the 6 different types of hormones which are produced from anterior pituitary gland. And there is one more special area, that is intermediate area. This intermediate area will release one special type of hormone, that is melanocyte stimulating hormone, MSH. Melanocyte stimulating hormone. The function of this melanocyte stimulating hormone is it involves in pigmentation of skin. These are the different types of hormones which are produced from anterior pituitary and posterior pituitary. That is total 9 types of hormones. First one is growth hormone, prolactin hormone, luteinizing hormone, follicle stimulating hormone, thyroid stimulating hormone, and last one is adrenocorticotropic hormones and melanocyte stimulating hormone, oxytocin hormone and ADH hormones. These are the different types of 9 different types of hormones which are produced from anterior and posterior pituitary, whereas these 6 types, that is growth hormone, prolactin, luteinizing hormone, follicle stimulating hormone and thyroid hormone and ACTH hormone, these are the hormones which are produced in only the anterior pituitary, which is also called adenohypophysis. But whereas this oxytocin and ADH, these are produced in hypothalamus, but these hormones are produced in hypothalamus and it will travel through the axons and will reach the posterior pituitary gland. These 2 hormones are oxytocin and ADH. Now the size of this posterior pituitary gland is lesser than that of anterior pituitary gland, and the thickness of anterior pituitary is greater than that of posterior pituitary. The thickness of anterior pituitary gland is more than that of posterior pituitary gland, and the size is also bigger when compared to the posterior pituitary gland. And this anterior pituitary gland is also called adenohypophysis and posterior pituitary gland is also called neurohypophysis. And there are different types of blood vessels which enters into this, and these are the arteries, and it will convert into capillaries and will eventually drain into the veins, and it will open through the venules. In this way the blood will be entered into the pituitary gland. In this way the arterial blood will be entered, and in this way the venous blood will be entered outside of this pituitary gland. and it is also called master gland, which is under control of hypothalamus, and this pituitary gland will maintain or it will control all the hormones which are produced in our body. The shape of this is like peanut, and it is present below the tuber cinereum of hypothalamus, which is connected by stalk, and this stalk helps in connection of tuber cinereum and anterior and posterior pituitary glands. This is about pituitary gland, and here it is a pineal gland. This pineal gland will secrete special hormone, that is melatonin. The main function of this melatonin hormone is it maintains the normal physiology of our body, like sleep, like it maintains the cardiac cycle and sleep wake up cycle, etc. It maintains the cardiac cycle and sleep wake up cycle, etc. It is the function. This hormone is called melatonin, and it is secreted from pineal gland. This pineal gland is located to the anterior part of this third ventricle. This is a third ventricle. In which on either side it consists of thalamus, and anterior part of thalamus consists of special nucleus that are epinuclear nucleus. And this is some information about pituitary gland.